Hello students, welcome back to my channel again. This is Anamika Talukdar and hope you all are fine. So today in this video I'm going to discuss the last topic of people as resource lesson, where I'll be giving you the meaning of unemployment and the categories of it. As I have written also on the board, but it's not visible properly, don't worry, I'll give you the meanings in this video only. I'll give you all the meanings of all these categories and also the meaning of unemployment. In the last video, if you have seen, I gave some slides where about education, contribution by government on education and health, all of this given. So go through it if you have not gone yet and ask me if you have any doubt. So let's start today's topic. It's very easy. What unemployment is? Unemployment is like, when we hear about the word unemployment, we think that when people are not working, that means they are unemployed. It's not unemployment or it's not unemployed. That is not the meaning of unemployment. Unemployment is when people are willing to work at the going wages, but they are not finding job. That is unemployment. Like in simple word, if I say, for example, I want to work, I'm willing to work, I want to work at the going wages. That means the money which is going on in the market, the salary which is prevailing, the salary or the wages which is going on in the market, I'm ready to work on that, but I'm not getting job. Then I'll be said as unemployed. So I think it's clear to you now. The people, those who are willing to work, they want to work at the going wages but do not find job, then it is said as, that situation is said as unemployment. Now on the basis of areas, unemployments are different. Like rural areas, different unemployment we will see. Urban areas, different unemployment we will see. In rural areas, basically we see two unemployments, which are, this is seasonal unemployment. I will be giving you the meanings. These are not properly visible. Seasonal and then disguise. These are two names. One is seasonal unemployment and another is disguise unemployment, which are found in the rural areas. Rural areas means in the villages these are found. So what is seasonal unemployment? By the name we can understand, seasonal means the unemployment which occurs from season to season or seasonally. For example, from January to December, if January to July a person is employed, engaged in some work, but after that, from August to December, if the person is not employed, not doing work, not doing regular works or jobs, then the person will be suffering or facing from the situation of what it is, seasonal unemployment. I think you have understood it. Seasonal unemployment is, it's not like whole year I'm not doing any work. If for example I'm employed from like January to June, few months, and after that few months I do not have work. So when I'll not be having work, like from July to December or from August to December, if I do not have work, at that time I'll be called seasonal unemployed. I think it's clear. Now who faces this seasonal unemployment? The farmers, the farm laborers, those who are engaged in the farming activities. As we know, farming activities are done from season to season. The workers are not needed in all the seasons. So the workers, those who are needed in some season and they are engaged for those season, and other season they are unemployed. So for those season when they are unemployed, they are called seasonal unemployed people. I think it's clear to you. Like for example, it's the season of harvesting the crops. So for harvesting the crops, few workers are employed. So after the harvesting is done, they do not have their work to do. They do not have the regular job to do. They do not have the regular work. And at that time, they will face this seasonal unemployment. So it is more in the rural areas. But yes, it is also a part of urban area. In urban area, you can take the example of the workers, those who are engaged in the constructional work. Like for example, the construction works, if you notice it, then you will know that constructional works are done more in the winter season, not in the other season, because you know rain and all the problems comes, and that's why in the summer season the constructional works are more. So the laborers, those who are engaged in the constructional work, they are engaged more in the winter season. Now in other season what they will do? Then they will have to face seasonal unemployment. So this one is there in the urban area, that means in the cities more. Seasonal unemployment is also there in the city, but these are engaged with the constructional workers. associated with the constructional worker, and seasonal unemployment in the village, it is associated with the workers those who are engaged in farming. So this is all about seasonal unemployment. I'll give you the meaning. Okay, so what disguised unemployment is, by this I'll try to explain you. See, for example, there is a family. Again, I'm telling you, disguised unemployment, it is there in the rural area, that means in the villages. So in a village, I'm taking the example of one family. So if this is one family, okay, there are 5 members. So out of these 5 members, 3 members are needed in their farming activities. So we know that in the villages, maximum of the people, they are engaged in farming. So these 3 people, they are engaged in farming activities. Now these two people, they do not have any work. They are unemployed. So as they are unemployed and they are sitting idle, so they are also helping these 3 in the farming activities. Have you got it? There are 3 people, those who are engaged always in the farming activity. These 2 are sitting idle. They are not needed in the farming activity, but as they are sitting idle and they are unemployed, so they are also helping these 3. They thought that as we are sitting idle, so let's help them. But their help is not needed. Even if they are not helping, then also these 3 can do it, and these 3 can do that means earn for the productivity. But they are not needed. They are doing it because they are sitting idle. Now these 2, even if they do the work or even if they do not do the work, work will be same, production will be same. Production from these 3 will be same. Production is same. So when production is same, that means they are not able to help in extra production. So in this case, these 2 are said as disguised unemployed people, or this is the scenario of disguised unemployed. So I think the disguised unemployment is clear to you. It means when some people, they appear to be employed but they are not actually employed. These 2, as I said, that there are 5 members in the family, 2 are extra sitting idle. They are also giving their help to other 3 people, but productivity is not increased. So these 2 are appearing to be working and employed, but they are actually not employed. So it is disguised unemployment. And the last one is, I will now discuss about the urban area. Urban area, I already said you that seasonal unemployment is both associated with the urban rural case, and in urban the very important one is educated unemployment. Educated unemployment, by the name we can understand that the people, those who are educated and qualified, still they are not employed, then it is said as educated unemployment. And educated unemployment is very dangerous because it's a bad impact on the society, because the people, those who can be asset, they are liability for the society, for the country. So educated unemployment hampers not only the people, those who are unemployed, even it hampers the society and the country. So we should try, as a people, as a citizen of our country, all of us, we should try to become human capital, so that the country's condition is developed. When we, all of us, as I already explained you in other videos, that when all of us will become human capital, then the society will develop and the country will develop. Then only the country can be going in a better way, country can rise, the economy of the country can rise. So people should try to make human capital, or even, as I said, that as it's very important to make human capital, so education, training and healthcare should be properly taken care for making human capital, and thus to make the country a better one. So this is all about lesson 2, people as resource, a simple one. So next video I'll start a new lesson. Yes, before that I have to give you some questions from this lesson. I'll give you, and the meanings of employment, unemployment, and the categories of unemployment I'll give you in this video only. So for today, thank you very much.